Welcome to our continuing series, Fine Poetry, poems that touch deeper chords. Today, the continuation of Bradstreet, Part 2. Our life compare we with their length of days. Who to the 10th of theirs doth now arrive? And though thus short, we shorten many ways, living so little while we are alive. In eating, drinking, sleeping, vain delight, so unawares comes on perpetual night, and puts all pleasures vain unto eternal flight. When I behold the heavens as in their prime, and then the earth, though old, still clad in green, the stones and trees insensible of time, nor age nor wrinkle on their front are seen. If winter come, and greenness then do fade, a spring returns, and they more youthful made. But man grows old, lies down, remains where once he's laid. By birth more noble than those creatures all, yet seems by nature and by custom cursed. No sooner born, but grief and care makes fall that state obliterate he had at first. Nor youth, nor strength, nor wisdom spring again, nor habitations long their names retain, but in oblivion to the final day remain. Shall I then praise the heavens, the trees, the earth, because their beauty and their strength last longer? Shall I wish there, or never to had birth, because they're bigger and their bodies stronger? Nay, they shall darken, perish, fade, and die, and when unmade, so ever shall they lie. But man was made for endless immortality. Under the cooling shadow of a stately elm, close sate I by a goodly river's side, where gliding streams the rocks did overwhelm, a lonely place with pleasures dignified. I once that loved the shady woods so well, now thought the rivers did the trees excel, and if the sun would ever shine, there would I dwell. While on the stealing stream I fixed mine eye, which to the longed-for ocean held its course, I marked nor crooks nor rubs that there did lie could hinder aught, but still augment its force. O happy flood, quoth I, that holds thy race till thou arrive at thy beloved place, nor is it rocks or shoals that can obstruct thy pace. Nor is't enough that thou alone mayst slide, but 100 brooks in thy clear waves do meet, so hand in hand with thee they glide to Thetis' house, where all embrace and greet. Thou emblem true of what I count the best, or could I lead my rivulets to rest? So may we press to that vast mansion, ever blessed. Ye fish, which in this liquid region bide, that for each season have your habitation, now salt, now fresh, where you think best to glide, to unknown coasts to give a visitation. In lakes and ponds you leave your numerous fry. so nature taught, and yet you know not why, you watery folk that know not your felicity. Look how the wantons frisk to task the air, then to the colder bottom straight they dive, eftsoon to Neptune's glassy hall repair, to see what trade they, great ones, there do drive, who forage o'er the spacious sea-green field, and take the trembling prey before it yield, whose armour is their scales, their spreading fins that shield. While musing thus, with contemplation fed, and thousand fancies buzzing in my brain, the sweet-tongued Philomel perched o'er my head, and chanted forth a most melodious strain, which rapt me so with wonder and delight, I judged my hearing better than my sight, and wished me wings with her a while to take my flight. O merry bird, said I, that fears no snares, that neither toils nor hoards up in thy barn, feels no sad thoughts nor cruciating cares, to gain more good or shun what might thee harm. Thy clothes ne'er wear, thy meat is everywhere, thy bed a bough, thy drink the water clear, reminds not what is past, nor what's to come dost fear. The dawning morn, with songs thou dost prevent, sets 100 notes unto thy feathered crew, so each one tunes his pretty instrument, and warbling out the old, begin anew. And thus they pass their youth in summer season, then follow thee into a better region, where winter's never felt by that sweet airy legion. Man at the best, a creature frail and vain, in knowledge ignorant, in strength but weak, subject to sorrows, losses, sickness, pain. Each storm his state, his mind, his body break. From some of these he never finds cessation, but day or night within, without vexation. Troubles from foes, from friends, from dearest, nearest relation. And yet this sinful creature, frail and vain, this lump of wretchedness, of sin and sorrow, this weather-beaten vessel racked with pain, joys not in hope of an eternal morrow. Nor all his losses, crosses, and vexation, in weight, in frequency, and long duration, can make him deeply groan for that divine translation. The mariner that on smooth waves doth glide sings merrily, and steers his bark with ease, as if he had command of wind and tide, and now becomes great master of the seas. But suddenly a storm spoils all the sport, and makes him long for a more quiet port, which gainst all adverse winds may serve for fort. So he that faileth in this world of pleasure, feeding on sweets that never bit of the sour, that's full of friends, of honor, and of treasure. Fond fool, he takes this earth even for heaven's bower, but sad affliction comes, and makes him see here's neither honor, wealth, or safety. Only above is found all with security. O Time, the fatal rack of mortal things, that draws oblivion's curtains over kings, their sumptuous monuments, men know them not. Their names with the record are forgot, their parts, their ports, their pomps, all laid in the dust. Nor wit, nor gold, nor buildings scrape time's rust, but he whose name is graved in the white stone shall last and shine when all of these are gone. Namaste.